everybody, what's going on? What's up? Today I have a different type of video for you. This is going to be a little story time, alright? I'm going to be telling you about some experiences I've had in life just because of my voice specifically, alright? And I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time, but I didn't want to do like story times on my main channel just because the editing kind of took over. But now I got this second channel, so I have the opportunity to do that now. So we're gonna get into that today. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. I'm just chilling in here, nice, cozy, got my sweater on and stuff, got my candle lit, and we're just chilling right now. So I hope that you're doing the same and just vibing and ready to listen to a story. So my voice, it sounds interesting. I've heard a lot of different opinions about my voice, the majority of them being positive. But I've heard a lot of different opinions about my voice and how it's very different and unique, I guess. Some people have told me that my voice doesn't match my appearance, which I have gotten more often than not, I guess. And that's okay. That's okay. I completely understand. Like, I'm fully aware of like some of the things that people are saying and like why they're saying them. But there are a few significant moments in my life where my voice has been put on a pedestal, and I just thought it was funny as shit, cause like I just be talking and people are just like, oh my God, it's weird. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to tell y'all the stories. I'm gonna tell you, the first two stories I'm about to tell you are the most significant ones because like that was probably when the most attention was drawn to my voice. So senior year of high school, okay? Senior year, I had a first period English class. And you already know, fellas out there, when you wake up in the morning, your voice is, it's deeper sometimes. And it sounds a little bit more raspy. And it could sound different, okay? So I had this first period English class. And I was the type of kid in high school where I just didn't like to talk to people in the morning, especially. Like, I'm not a morning person at all. And like, I just didn't like saying anything in the morning. I didn't like for anybody to talk to me or bother me or nothing, So I was sitting in my chair, you know what I'm saying? Just got in class. There was a substitute teacher this day. Now, keep in mind, this lady was old. She had to be like 80 years old. This 80-year-old black lady was doing roll call, bruh. And then everybody was like, here, here. And then she got to my voice. She was talking about, Caleb, is Caleb here? And I was like, here. I didn't say it like that. It was deep, like, man, it was deep as fuck. Like, my voice was really deep. I just woke up. I was tired of shit. I was like, here. I was like, here. And she was like, dude, it like the whole classroom went quiet. And this old lady from across, like her, we're on opposite ends of the classroom. I'm all the way on the right side. She's all the way in the back left corner. And she was like, oh my God, can you say that again? I was like, what? I didn't say that, but I was in my head, I was like, what? And I was like, here. I said, here again. And then she was like, oh my goodness, your voice is just so amazing. I can't believe, she got up out of her damn chair, walked over to my desk, bitch. She walked over to my desk and was standing over top of me like this, dead ass. And I'm just sitting there looking up at her like, bro, do we have a problem? And she was like, can you speak again for me? I want to hear you speak again. Talk again. Remind you, this freaking lady's like 80 years old. She's like, I want to hear you talk again. Say something. I'm just sitting there looking at her like, bitch, I'm not about to say shit to you right now. Like, I didn't know what she wanted me to say. I'm just sitting there like, what the hell am I supposed to say to her? Like, what does she want me to say? What am I supposed to say? She's just like, talk to me more. I want to hear your voice. So like, I was just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even know what was going on. Like, it was just too early in the morning for me to be even worried about the shit. Like, I was just like, bro, get out of my face so I can get this work done. Like, I'm not a dickhead. Like, I'm the nicest person you would ever meet. But in the morning, I may not be low-key. Like, in the morning, like, say if I'm out, shit, and I'm famous and shit, I'm out meeting fans, and it's in the morning, I might be a little bitter. However, over the rest of the time, like afternoon, I'm usually like super sweet and outgoing and willing to talk. Like, if that happened, bro, sixth period of the day, I would have been talking to her. But it didn't go down like that. It was first period, early morning. I was tired and shit. So I was just looking up at her. I wasn't saying nothing. I didn't say anything. I was just looking at her. And she kept going on and on about how great my voice is. She was like, your voice just sounds so beautiful and amazing. I'm like, bro, I'm like, thanks. Like, I appreciate it. Like, we had work, like, class had already started by then. And when I tell you, bro, everybody was staring at me. Oh my God. I wasn't embarrassed, but like, it was just weird. Like, it was probably like 20 kids in the classroom. And I sat at the front in the right corner. So like, I'm already isolated because I just didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wasn't that type of nigga to be friends with a bunch of people in high school. I just didn't talk to a lot of people. So I was already sitting over there by myself. And this lady was over here drawing so much attention to my voice, and everybody was just staring at me. They were just like, they were more like, they were like more weirded out by her. They were like, what the fuck is wrong with this lady? She was damn near harassing me, bro. Like, I was just trying to sit there and do my work, and she was just like, oh my God, your voice is so amazing. I want to hear you talk. Say something else. Please keep talking to me. She fucking, oh yeah, that's what it was. Bro, she said please. I was like, what the fuck is going on? She was like, please talk to me. Please say something else. I'm like, bro, this is so weird. Like, it was weird. Like, that day was weird for me. It's cool. That was the weirdest shit I had ever been through, bro. Especially about my voice. Like, man, like I said before, I'm used to people, you know, having a reaction to my voice. Like, it's different, I know. And like, ever since I hit puberty, I guess, like, people just, they've been fucking with my voice and stuff. And I'm aware, like, I want to do some voice acting. Like, I really want to get into it and do some voice acting, because this leads me to the end of this first story, bro. The lady told me that I should do something with my voice. She said that, and this stuck with me, man. She said this to me senior year of high school. She was like, I need to do something with my voice. Like, because I went to a career technology school, so I was already doing, like, pursuing media in film, and I told her that, and she was like, well, you should also get into doing something with your voice on the side, because you have a very nice voice and you could definitely make some money off of it. And I was like, bro, like, that was nice. Like, she could have just said that and went back to her damn desk, and we would have been able to skip over all the awkward, weird begging shit that was going on. But the last piece was nice, you know, and she had a point. I could do something with my voice, and I really do want to. I want to do like some voice acting or something, do something with it. I don't know. You know, just some animation, maybe get an animator to like animate something. I don't know, you know, just do something with my voice, because I feel like I have a nice voice too. And I feel like it's comforting. Like, I've had girlfriends and I've had people, they tell me like, it's soft and comforting. And I had a girl one time, I was FaceTiming her, and I didn't date her or whatever, but we was just talking. And she asked me to read her to like a story so that she could fall asleep. She wanted me to read her a story because my voice was that soothing. I was like, oh my God, that is so sweet. So I've had a lot of different experiences, you know, with my voice. This is crazy. But we're getting into and I have proof. With this second story, I have screenshots of what happened. This second story we're about to get into also happened in school, but it was in college. So look, man, you know, I was in college for a little bit, and I was in there during the meat of the pandemic, and everything was virtual. So I was just doing shit from online. And you know, I got my Blue Yeti mic and stuff like that. Like, I got a nice microphone, and I got a nice voice apparently too. So this was also English class. And this, I also had an older lady who was my professor. And I had this is also from a bunch of other people in the classroom. But I had her class at 11 a.m. So I like to sleep in. So I would, man, get up at like 10:55 and just jump up and get on my computer and get in class like every fucking person was doing during the fucking Zoom shit. All right. So I would get the fuck up and just go into my class because I was in my house. I was on my computer. Like, that was it. And I just will hop on there, and like I said before, y'all know how your voice be like raspy and shit. Man, they was doing roll call again. They was like, here, and then the teacher got to me. She was like, Caleb, is Caleb here? And I was like, you know what I'm saying, that that midnight love voice. I was like, here, you know, deep as shit, because I just woke up. And she was like, ooh. I was like, oh no. And then she was like, oh my goodness. And then I don't even remember what she said about my voice. I don't even remember what the teacher's name was. But yeah, she was my professor for that whole semester. I can't remember what she first said when I spoke for the first time. But honestly, with this college experience, it made me feel like a damn celebrity, because every time like I would say something, like people would just be hype as fuck about my voice. Like they would just be excited to hear it. They would want to hear it more. And I'm like, dang, like nobody else was getting this treatment in the classroom, in the Zoom class. And there was like, boy, there was like 25 people, 30 people in there from all over the world. Like I went to a community college. So I was, you know, in there with people from Europe and stuff. Like it was like individually, but most people were studying in my area. But there were some students who were overseas and stuff. And like there was just a bunch of different voices in there, and unique ones at that, but nobody else was getting that, you know. So fast forward to the fucking shit. This was probably like this, I don't even know, maybe the second week of class. And I didn't really participate that much as far as verbally. Like I didn't say much. You could type in, you know, there's a chat in Zoom that you could type in. So when the teacher would ask a question, you know what I'm saying, I would type my answer and stuff. But, you know, it came time to where we were reading, and we were reading something. I don't even know what we was reading. I can't remember. I gotta look at the screenshots. But we was reading, and I actually could pull them up right now. Shit, fuck I'm talking about. I'm about to pull them up right now. This is, okay, so look, I got them, I got them pulled up right here. So look, we was reading responses to something, I guess. I don't know what we were doing, but everybody was reading. She was picking people to read, and it came to be my turn to read. It was time for me to read this shit. And I was reading my shit like how I needed to read it, but I guess I have a good reading voice. I don't know. Let me read a passage out of the damn book. I'm about to read a passage. When I was in college, I studied a lot of communication. So this is my, it's old and dusty. This is my interplay, freaking interpersonal communications book. I'm about to read a passage out of the book so that you guys can get an understanding of like my reading voice and how I read, I guess. I'm gonna read you guys the definition of sexist language. That's just what I flipped to. It seems relevant. Okay, so listen. Sexist language includes words, phrases, and expressions that unnecessarily differentiate between females and males or exclude, trivialize, or diminish either sex. So, okay, just use that as a reference, all right? That is my reading voice. And you just learned the definition of sexist language, so you're welcome. Anyway, so that is my reading voice. So I was just reading like that, the responses that we needed to read. And somebody said, hold on, let me pull it up. Somebody said, can we all just agree to give Caleb our responses and he says them? And then everybody was agreeing, bro. Look, everybody wanted to hear my voice. They wanted to hear me talk. They wanted to just hear shit from me. And that ties into the first lady from high school who was talking about my voice and stuff. It's crazy. And that's just like older people. Like I was in college and everybody in there was older than me. Bro, it was like 30-year-old people that was saying that shit. So I was like, what the fuck? I was like, it made me feel really nice. Like it was really sweet that everybody wanted to hear it. And I did read a little more, you know, to satisfy the people. But it was really nice. It was really, really nice. And like people just found me fascinating because of my voice. Like it was really, really crazy. So that was the story time. I don't really, I have other stories. Like I've had other people say shit about like, man, the biggest thing that I get is people telling me that I sound white. I've actually gotten that in a comment on my old, like on an older video on my main channel. Somebody said that I sound like a white person. So people say that a lot too, or they have in the past. They don't really say it like that anymore, but they used to say that a lot. They're like, you sound like a white kid. You sound like a white person. What's up with that? And I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know what that means. And I don't know what you want me to say about that. But this is just what I sound like. So I don't know. Maybe it's just because I articulate a lot, use big words. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. People have a lot of different opinions about my voice. The majority seem to like it. Some other people think it's weird. I don't know. Regardless, okay, I like my own voice. So hopefully one day I can do some like, you know, like animations or voice acting, something like that, and do some really cool stuff with my voice. But yeah, man, look, that was a little story time and shit. I don't know. I might, let me know if you guys want to hear some more stories, man. I've been through a lot in life and I've done some wild shit. And I've got a whole bunch of stories I could tell. So let me know if you want to hear another story, bro. This one was just kind of funny. I just wanted to tell it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did. Let me know if you want me to tell some more stories in the future. And I will just see you guys in the next video that I make. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you next time. Okay, bye.